The story starts in a college locker room. You know how people say your name is the first impression you make? Well, for our girl, Ahyeon, it never really works out that way. Her name is actually pretty nice, but no one ever calls her by it. Not even once. Instead, people have all kinds of names for her. Some call her the ghost of the library's second conference room, like she's some kind of urban legend. Others refer to her as the daughter of an alcoholic, which is just cruel. It's always one label or another, never just her. But now, things have changed. Now, they call her Holy Maiden, not because she's some kind of saint, but because she's the girl everyone goes to when they need a favor. No matter what it is, people know they can ask her. And just like that, that's who she is now. Our girl can be seen in the recreation center, swimming, others can be seen swimming too. She is deep in thoughts. She feels this world is so unfair. In here, only a privileged 1% gets to be under the spotlight. The rest of them, the other 99%, simply exist without any relevance. After the swimming, the coach calls out their result. She finished in 1 minute, 14 seconds. It is clear to her that she is part of the latter group. As she walks away from the center, she hears some girls gossiping about her. One of them says that she had our girl's record, she would have given up by now. Adding that there is no point of joining a team if she can't improve. That her skills are always the same. The girl continues, saying that no one cares about her anyway. That her record suits her maiden role better. They are of the opinion that she might have a broken bone or something. Our girl hears everything that was said unknown to them. As they walk away, she begins to think about it. She knows it was something she wasn't supposed to hear, but it doesn't bother her. Because, all they just said it's true. She is walking home, still thinking. Her skills are bad, and she knows that she was able to join the team only because Si-eun is a very talented girl. She thinks this time was stronger than usual. She is always taking care of our girl and making sure that she is careful in what she does. Seong Si-eun. She is an actress. She just received an award and thanks everybody for it. She has built a solid career since she was a child, by acting for 11 years. And advertising for several products. She is the main character that can sell anything. Also, she became an icon by doing donations and showing her goodwill. This is something that everyone knows, but Si-eun actually is a really dumb girl. They are in a car after a shoot where our girl had to help her before she could do it. She asks our girl if she is okay, touching her face to see if it is okay. Our girl tells her not to worry, that her hands are warmer than she thinks. She doesn't listen, but apologizes to our girl. The driver warns her to put on her seatbelt. She replies that she would, that it is always super hard when she has to hit someone. Finally, she thanks our girl, saying that she now knows how to play the role. She adds that she is the only one she can count on. They both agree that today was fun. Our girl looks at her. Some people might think that they have a strange relationship, but she is her friend and she cares for her. They have been best friends for 8 years. And the thrill about days like today is that they act as if it were just a game. Not only that, they also like the same clothing brand. They even have a rule that there should be no secret between them. And they could share each other's stuffs. They have the same favorite song, and they share the same favorite memory. It is obvious this rule is what allows them to preserve their friendship. Our girl is in birthday party. She is talking with Seung, but she can't hear her clearly. She walks closer and shows our girl the birthday present she has for her. Her boyfriend. On her 19th birthday, Si-eun wanted to introduce her to her boyfriend as a gift. 2 hours ago. In the party, people can be seen having fun everywhere. Seung walks in slowly. A guy tells his friend about her arrival. His friend agrees that she is pretty, but asks if he just came to see her. Seung walks to our girl and asks her if she looks pretty. Our girl tells her that she looks like a true queen. Meanwhile, the other guy wants to ask her for a picture with him. The two guys keep looking at her. She notices them. Our girl is sitting with her friend, discussing. They are taking pictures. Our girl doesn't seem to like them, but her friend convinces her to keep them. Her friend tells her that she is thirsty. Immediately they give her water to drink. She spills it on her clothes, but cleans it right away. Our girl tells her friend that they have the snack she likes the most, asking if she would want to get it. She refuses the offer, saying that she is going to film a movie soon, so she doesn't want to get overfed. Another girl who has been silently watching them asks if she can't join them in the conversation. She asks how long they have been friends. Seon replies that it is their 8th year. Today is our girl's birthday. Everybody here are Seon's acquaintances. Another girl that heard the years of their friendship is shocked that they have been friends for that long. Another girl, a former idol who is an actor now, says that she hasn't had a friend for that long. They all begin to converse. Our girl watches them one after the other. They are all very gorgeous people. It is like they came from another world. So it feels a little bit weird. They talk about movies and our girl can't tag along. Se-young uploads the prettiest picture on her social media and it got a lot of likes and comments. Our girl isn't too comfortable. She feels her friend lives in a different world from hers. Like some kind of fairy tale. Seon walks away excusing herself, saying she wants to make a call. Our girl sits alone, surrounded by the other celebrities. They are talking about her even in her presence. Suddenly a guy walks to her and asks about Seon. She tells him that she went to make a call. The people around are still talking about the cost of our girl's dress. Some feel that she isn't rich, so she can't wear a very expensive cloth. So they are of the opinion that the dress she is wearing is a gift from Seon. Our girl stands up and leaves the room. She is fed up. As she leaves, they still keep talking about her, her beauty and how she acts normal. One of the girls doesn't think that our girl is fit to be Seon's friend. One of them comments that she hears Seon's boyfriend is coming. Suddenly, she comes inside from making her call. She wonders why their faces is like that. She asks for the whereabouts of our girl. Meanwhile, our girl just enters a room. She is looking for her friend. She can't find her. She feels lost again. She sits on the bed to rest. She is grateful for the party, but it feels quite awkward to be surrounded by people that she doesn't know. She really wants to take a break. Suddenly, she remembers that Seon had promised to introduce her to her boyfriend today. While still deep in thoughts, a guy and a girl from the party walks into the room. She is happy they found an empty room. They decide to rest for a while on the chair before going to the bed. Meanwhile, our girl is behind them, on the bed. She wonders if she should try to leave. The timing is so bad. As they sit down, the girl asks the guy why he rejected her the last time. That she thought they were getting closer, that they were comfortable with everything. Our girl can hear everything. She wonders if she should be listening to that. The girl continues, saying that she heard that Seon's boyfriend is coming today, asking if he is okay with it, that she can remember that him and Seon were pretty close. Our girl quickly peeps to see who the guy is. The guy replies that he doesn't have any problem with that. The girl asks him if he hasn't heard that there are rumors about him dating Seon in secret. He tells her that he has heard, but there is actually nothing he can do about that. It is none of his problem. Our girl recognizes him. He is Nam Terry. She wonders what he is doing here. As the girl keeps talking to him, from his seating position, he sees our girl peeping. He is surprised. He wonders what she is doing there. Suddenly, he receives a text from Seon. He stands up to leave. The girl is disappointed that he is leaving. She tells him that she came here just to see him. He apologizes, adding that he really needs to take care of something. From our girl's hiding position, she hears him walking away. She wonders where he went to. As she thinks about it, it feels strange. She wonders what he was doing here. She can understand for the other ones, but for him? She should have known that he is close to Seon. Suddenly, he appears in front of her, calling her name. She didn't know this was the present that Seon had prepared for her. He stands in front of her. She is surprised that he found her. He tells her that her friend is looking her. He offers his hand to lift her up. She tells him not to worry, that she will go there by herself. He accepts. She walks herself to the door and stops because she wasn't hearing footsteps. She sees him lying on the sofa. He asks her if she forgot something. She says no, and shuts the door loudly. He decides to leave immediately with her. 10 minutes will be okay. After 10 minutes, he slowly walks out of the room. He sees Si-eun sitting alone. She thinks it is our girl. He asks if she wasn't here. She tells him that she ran away. He asks why. She tells him that she doesn't know, that she didn't even say goodbye. That she ran away after she told her about her birthday present. She is regretting leaving the room. He receives a text from the other girl. He sits down, feeling that what happened is too bad. He adds that he was really excited about giving our girl her present. Si-eun tells him that she can make it up to him, asking if it would be okay by him. He doesn't want to believe her. She comments that there is nothing that she can do now. That she wanted to give our girl her first boyfriend. That she wouldn't want her to date someone that she don't even know where he comes from. That he is the only one that he can trust. She reminds him that he always did everything that she have ever asked him to do, no matter what it was. That was why she asked him to do this. She asks him if he thinks she did the wrong thing. He tells her that she didn't. The next day, after swimming practice, our girl heads to her locker to change. As she opens it, her eyes land on the ring, the one Si-eun gave her. She just stands there, staring at it, wishing everything that happened yesterday was just a bad dream. But the ring is right in front of her, so there's no denying it. It was all real. Yesterday was so bizarre that she didn't even know how to react. She couldn't find the words, so she did the only thing that made sense at the time. She ran. Because seriously, who gives their boyfriend as a gift? No matter how playful or ridiculous Si-eun can be, this joke is just way too much. She thinks back to the moment Si-eun handed her the ring. Her friend was so excited, saying it was custom-made, something special just for her 19th birthday. She had this big, hopeful look in her eyes, telling Ahyeon to take things slow with him. And then she begged her to wear it, saying it would break her heart if she didn't. Back to present. Our girl is in the class, still thinking. But what if what Si-eun said yesterday wasn't a joke? What is she serious about? Our girl doesn't want to know. It sounds crazy. The male lead enters the class from behind her. He is wearing a ring. His friend asks him if he is trying to draw attention by creating a trend. He replies that he is tired and wants to sleep. Immediately, he puts his head on the desk. Another guy walks in and comments that the male lead is sleeping again. He wonders if he doesn't sleep at home. The first guy is still inquisitive about the ring he is wearing. The male lead asks him if he is jealous. He says no, that he is just curious about the ring. Meanwhile, our girl who is putting on earpiece isn't aware of what is going on behind her. She is thinking about her own ring. It looks very expensive. She wonders if it is okay for her to wear it so casually. She doesn't want to think about misplacing it either. Behind, the male lead's friend asks him if the ring is a couple ring. Asking if he has a girlfriend now. And he knows that the male lead doesn't usually wear accessories. Others around begin to ask him the same thing. Our girl decides to put her own in her backpack. She doesn't want to misplace it. As she turns around to carry her bag, she locks eye with the male lead. She is surprised, she didn't know he will be there. They are both in the same class this year too again. Later that day, our girl is cleaning the class. No one is there except for the male lead. He is playing games on his phone. She wonders what he is still doing here. She needs to clean where he is, but he is being so annoying. He isn't stepping away. She is angry that he won't give up. She decides not to let that bother her. She wants to finish quickly and leave. He finishes playing his game and rests his head on the desk. She just have on last task, that is to throw away the trash. As she is about to take it out, her ring slips from her finger, fell and roll underneath his desk. She doesn't like this. She slowly walks towards it. She feels lucky that he is asleep, though it would have been better if he wasn't here. She bends down and wants to grab it immediately before he notices it. It would be so embarrassing if Si-eun finds out that she has lost her ring. She stretches her hand to carry out, but he is faster than her. He picks it and asks if it's hers, adding that it seems really special to her. She tells him that she was cleaning and the ring rolled over there, that she was just picking it up. He asks if it isn't hers. She tells him that it is her own. He keeps his face in such a way that surprises her. Suddenly, he kneels and put the ring into her finger. She quickly drags her hand back, asking him what he is doing. He replies that he thought she wanted her ring back. She tells him that he would have just handed it over, instead of putting it on her finger. Standing up, he tells her that it doesn't matter. What matters is that it is in her possession now. She doesn't agree with him, it really matters. He tells her that the ring doesn't suit her. She is surprised. The door opens and his friend calls to him. They have to go. His friend asks him if he is close to our girl and he says no, they are late, so they decide to run and our girl is left behind alone. She has always felt uncomfortable with the men surrounding Si-eun. Always asking for confessions, handling emergency contacts, mediating fights and more. But the male never asked for anything like that. But for some reasons, he was the most uncomfortable to be with. It's been 2 years since that incident. Our girl and her friend were waiting outside after school. Rain is falling heavily, this stops them from going home. The male lead shows up with an umbrella and Si-eun quickly goes to meet him. She complains about the cold weather and says that she would tell her manager to get her coffee at the cafe. He gives her a drink to help her with the cold. She thanks him and tells him that they should start going. He asks her if she doesn't have to greet someone first. Meanwhile, our girl was still in the shed, watching them. Si-eun immediately remembers that our girl is there. She quickly introduces both of them. Our girl looks on, without saying a word. Her friend didn't know that she already know the male lead, quite a bit actually. He's in the same class with he. They're both in the national swimming team. And there are rumors about him being the son of a National Assembly member. And also the main character of Si-eun's media scandal. Months ago, there was a scandal about Si-eun's affair. Her agency managed to get the article down immediately saying it was fake news. But the school was a total chaos. Si-eun said that she didn't care, but our girl feels so uncomfortable about the male lead. She's not happy that he tarnished her friend's image. Back to the rain scene, still under the shed, Si-eun approaches her and offers that they share the umbrella. She accepts at first, but the look on the male lead's face scares her. Even if he didn't say anything, she can tell that he doesn't want her there. She immediately changes her mind. She tells her friend that she forgot her umbrella in the classroom, that they shouldn't worry about her. She begins to walk away. Si-eun tries to persuade her to share with them, but she refuses. Si-eun isn't happy. Our girl haven't rejected her before. The male lead tells her that our girl doesn't like him. Our girl runs away under the rain. She didn't leave any umbrella in the classroom, but she felt it was the right thing to do at that moment. Even if she have to lie to her friend. The bad part was that she caught a cold. She can be seen on her bed, covering herself up. Her phone rings. She wonders who is messaging that early. It's from her friend. She apologizes, saying that the male lead had another umbrella in his bag, but she forgot to tell her. Our girl feels she didn't forget. She probably pretended not to know, but she won't tell her that. She goes back to bed. She prayed all night long that day that if the male lead really likes Si-eun, let their love never come true. Back in the present, our girl is sitting in the school cafeteria with her so-called godmother, the kind of senior who takes you under their wing, gives you advice, and occasionally scolds you like a parent. But right now, our girl isn't really listening. Her mind is somewhere else, replaying what the male lead said to her the day before. She still isn't sure if he said it just because the ring was a gift from Si-eun. She didn't even want to wear the ring at first. It wasn't that she hated it or anything, she was just scared she'd lose it. But at some point, she gave in and put it on. And of course, it ended up falling off. Just her luck. Her thoughts are cut off when the girl sitting across from her waves a hand in front of her face. This girl isn't just any random senior, she's kind of a big deal, a winner of a popular contest, someone everyone in school recognizes. She leans in and asks our girl a question that makes her stomach sink. Did she get the male lead signature at her birthday party? Our girl forces a smile and shakes her head. No, she says, she didn't get it. She didn't even have the chance to talk to him, things were just too chaotic, but she promises she'll try again next time. As she's speaking, a conversation from the next table over catches her attention. A group of girls are chatting away, and the topic? None other than the male lead. One of them excitedly announces that he must have a girlfriend. When her friend asks why she thinks that, she points out the ring he's been wearing. That sets off a chain reaction of speculation. Who is she? How long have they been dating? Why hasn't anyone figured it out yet? Then, out of nowhere, one of the girls casually suggests something that makes our girl's heart stop for a second. Maybe he's back with Si-eun. At that exact moment, our girl chokes on her drink, coughing so loudly that the entire table of girls turns to look at her. And just like that, she's caught. They exchange glances before whispering something among themselves. Then, as if coming to some sort of unspoken agreement, they turn back to her, eyes filled with curiosity. They're going to ask her about it. She can tell. And she really doesn't like that. Later that evening, on her way home, she's on call with her friend Gong-ha. She tells the person how those girls bugged her with questions about Si-eun and the male's relationship. She is tired of answering questions. Everywhere she goes, people keep on asking about the male lead's relationship with her friend. The person over the phone asks her the reply she usually gives to them. She tells her that she usually tells them that such a thing would never happen. She continues, saying that it's not as if the male lead is a bad person, but he is just not Si-eun's catch. The person agrees and asks her what Si-eun gave her for her birthday present. Our girl hesitates and the caller asks her why she doesn't want to tell him, adding that Si-eun also refused to tell him too. Our girl is silent, she doesn't know how to tell him that Si-eun gave her a boyfriend. She guessed he would find out eventually. She's about to tell him, but she stops. She spots Si-eun's van parked on the road. She told her that she is having an important meeting today. She wonders why the van is parked there. Suddenly, the male lead passes her and walks towards the van. She is very surprised. Gong-ha on the other end of the call doesn't know what is going on. Our girl ends the call, promising to call him back. She watches the male lead as he strolls towards the van door. So the person of Si-eun's meeting is the male lead? It's clear that the rumors are false. But Si-eun doesn't even see the male lead as a man. Just by looking at Si-eun's exes, he doesn't really fit into being her man. Even if he wanted to, it would have happened a long time ago. She tries to convince herself that they are just close friends. If one can think about it, the male lead actually looks pitiful, no matter how hard he tries, because Si-eun would never see him as a romantic partner. As he gets to the door of the van, Si-eun comes out and hugs him. Our girl is shocked. Our girl stands there, completely stunned. Her eyes widen as she watches them together, trying to make sense of what she's seeing. What are they doing? Are they really that close? She wants to ask, but her voice barely comes out, just a whisper lost in the air. Before she can do anything, they both get into the car and drive off, leaving her frozen in place. She watches the car disappear down the street, her mind racing. Should she text her? Should she ask what just happened? I mean, she literally just saw them hugging. That's not nothing, right? But what if she doesn't want to talk about it? What if there's something she's hiding? She hesitates, phone in hand, her fingers hovering over the keyboard. Should she type something? Maybe just a casual "Hey, what was that about?" But the longer she waits, the harder it gets to actually press send. And then, the strangest thing happens. Si-eun doesn't reach out either. No explanation, no message, nothing. Days go by. 1, 2, 3, and before she knows it, a whole week passes. A week of silence. A week of unanswered questions. And she's left wondering, does Se-eun even care that she saw? Or worse, does she not care at all? A week later. Our girl is in an art exhibition with her classmates. They are to form groups and see whatever they want to see until 3 p.m. People are chattering around. Our girl can't stay focused on anything when the male lead is around. They are in the same group. She really wants to ask him why he was hugging Se-eun. She really wants to ask him if they were dating. She thinks about the reply Se-eun might give her. She chides herself immediately to stop overthinking. She doesn't want to believe that it is true. The group is all seated together, chatting casually when one of them suddenly groans, saying he's starving. He suggests they finally order something from the menu. The others agree, but now comes the tricky part. Who's going to get up and grab the menu? Just as they start deciding, our girl stands up from her seat. One of them immediately looks at her and asks if she's volunteering to go get it. She shakes her head and says no, that she's actually going to meet a friend, so she'll just order her food separately. It sounds like a solid excuse, but deep down, she knows she has no intention of ordering anything. As she walks away, the conversation at the table shifts. They start talking about her, their voices dropping just enough to make it obvious that they're gossiping. One of them wonders aloud who this supposed friend is. Another points out that Se-eun isn't even around today, so who else could she be meeting? Meanwhile, our girl makes her way toward Hyun-suk. Without hesitation, she looks at him and says they should eat together. No explanation, no warning, just straight to the point. Her little stunt doesn't go unnoticed. The others catch sight of her sitting with Hyun-suk, and just like that, the whispering starts up again. They've always known she and Hyun-suk have been friends for a long time, but seeing them like this makes them wonder if something more is going on. Is she dating him? Has she been hiding a relationship this whole time? Amid all the murmurs and speculation, one person stays completely silent, the male lead. He sits there, watching everything unfold, his expression unreadable as he listens to them talk. Our girl is with Hyun-suk in another place. She asks him if he is okay with not eating. He replies that he is okay, but urges her to eat something. She tells him that she is okay, that she would just have to hold up a little longer. She pretended that she was going to have lunch with someone else because she didn't want to be around the male lead right now. Hyun-suk turns and sees the male lead coming towards them. He points it out to our girl and excuses himself, saying she should go with them. But she refuses, saying that they can go on their own. He is surprised. He asks her why. She tells him that she misses him. He asks her if they are not good enough for her. She doesn't reply. She doesn't want to make assumptions about Se-eun, that is why she was avoiding the male lead. But her efforts were useless. Everywhere she go, they end up running into each other. Even here too, in a secluded aisle. She is so tired of walking around now. She walks behind him, still deep in thoughts. To be honest, she was so surprised at that moment, but if she thinks about it, hugging someone doesn't mean that the two of them are dating. It could be that she fell and he caught her or something like that. And besides, Se-eun is someone really picky about guys. She has a really exquisite taste for men. She has different characteristics a man should have. He needs to be cool with smoking. He must be someone sociable, and he has to treat Se-eun like a trophy. But even with that list, her boyfriends are always trash. As she thinks about it, the male lead is the opposite of all the attributes she wants in a man. He is a student and doesn't smoke. He doesn't get along with people and he treats her normal. So in the end, the chance that Se-eun will choose someone like him is minimal. But this could be an exception. She feels there is a small chance of that. Because the male lead has been around Se-eun for a long time now. And they have never crossed that line since last time. Suddenly, he turns and asks her why she is following him. Her thoughts are cut short. She tells him that he is the one following her and not the other way around. He asks her why he would do something like that. She tells him that she is just looking for an exhibition, the Turgan tribe. He tells her that he doesn't know where it is, that she should go and find it herself. As he walks away, she feels he is so annoying. She moves towards another direction and reaches an exhibition. Funny enough, they are still in together there again. As she looks at a particular exhibition, she discovers her stomach is paining her. It's getting worse. She regrets why she didn't go back with Yoon-suk. She bends down because of the pain. The male lead who is behind her notices her and asks what the problem is. She tells him that she can't move, that her stomach hurts her. He comments that is so bad for that to happen. She quickly finds somewhere to seat. After a while, she feels better, but just when she thought he would be gone, he is sitting right in front of her. She wonders why he didn't leave. He looks at her and informs her that they have 30 minutes left to meet up with the others. She quickly replies that she knows that already. She can't help but think that he is so annoying. As she takes her phone out to use it, he sees her ring. He tells her to ask him what have been bothering her, adding that he knows she saw him and Si-eun hugging. She becomes embarrassed. She can't ask him now if he tells her that straight out. She just decides to pretend that she doesn't know what he is talking about. She feels that would be the right thing to do. She tells him that she saw them together, but she doesn't think there is anything special about it, so she doesn't understand what he means. He asks her if she really doesn't know, or she doesn't want to know. He asks her if she doesn't know that the ring on her finger is a couple ring. She replies that it is just a misunderstanding, saying that Si-eun gave her that ring as a birthday present, but it is not a couple ring. And besides, she doesn't have anyone to share it with. He asks her if Si-eun didn't tell her something about giving her boyfriend to her. She replies that she knows that. She asks him what that concerns him. Then it strikes her. Why does he knows this? Did Si-eun tell him about that? She asks him how he got to know that. He tells her that it should be obvious to her, he is Si-eun's boyfriend, so. Immediately, she stands up and covers his mouth with her hand. She tells him not to say it. She doesn't want to listen. She adds that they should pretend that she didn't hear anything, that this conversation never happened. She discovers that he isn't agreeing with her. She is not ready for this. She wonders why he is so strong. Removing her hand gently, he tells her that she has to face the truth. She asks him if he really mean what he said. He tells her yes. She asks him why she gave them the couple ring, wondering if it was to bring them closer or something. The male lead becomes tired. It is just as if he has been explaining the same thing for a couple of times. He was so frustrated that he has ended up telling her everything. Si-eun won't be happy if she finds out. Our girl asks him if he is lying. He says no, she doesn't want to believe him. She wants to hear from Si-eun too. He asks her why he would lie about something like that. She still wants to ask her. She can't believe it. Bringing out his phone, he tells her that she can do whatever she wants. He dials Si-eun's number. She wonders what he is doing. She answers the call, answering him sweetly. The phone is on speaker so she can hear. They begin to talk and he tells her that our girl would like to confirm his story from her. On the other end, she is not happy. She wanted to tell our girl the news herself. She didn't want him to do that. He has ruined the surprise. Our girl can't believe what she is hearing. She can't believe that is true that they're dating. The next day in school, our girl is texting Si-eun. She begs our girl not to return the ring, that she shouldn't get upset. As she walks, she wonders if she is upset. She doesn't know what she feels like, but she feels a bit different. Si-eun tells her that he hopes they get along, telling her that the male lead is a nice guy and also a good kisser. Our girl can't believe her eyes. As she is about to enter the class, someone announces that their first lesson have changed, that it is now going to be physical education. The male lead friend asks him if they should pretend that they are sick, maybe they could hide in the library. He doesn't look interested in doing those things. He is going for the PE. Our girl, still standing at the door, looks at him. Thanks to what Si-eun said, something changed. She didn't think that she could be even more uncomfortable around the male lead. As he walks past the door, he tells her that she shouldn't stand there again, that she looks dumb. She can't believe her ears. Besides what happened on the school trip, everything was pretty much the same. The male lead's attitude towards her is the same. She wonders if this is just a weird prank from Si-eun. At the PE ground, they are both to play badminton. He asks her if she is ready to play now. He tells her that she needs to serve. This is actually what happened earlier on. The PE master had told them to pair up and practice badminton. That they should put some efforts, if not it would affect their grades. He had told them that they can't switch partners, if not their points will be deducted. Her old number used to be the same for 3 years in a row. But now, she is stuck with him. At the practice, she asks him if he is going to continue like this the whole class. She complains about him serving too high. She tells him to do it better. He replies that he is doing it well, that she is the one not doing it right. She tells him that she knows she is bad at badminton, but he doesn't need to tell her. She tells him that they should try again one more time. As she tries to serve it, she slips and falls. He is tired. He tells her that it isn't fun, adding that she should do the rest herself. He walks away disappointed. She asks him how she can play badminton alone. She calls him to get back, but he refuses. She stands up and begins to hit it by himself. She feels she doesn't want him. From where she is standing, she sees 2 girls walk to him. They thank him for borrowing his clothes to them and also beg him to show them how to serve. He takes him time to show them till they were better. As she looks at him, she thinks she understands Si-eun now when she said that he is a nice guy. But she is the only one that the male lead treats badly. That is why she doesn't like him. But even if it is like this, she can't even wish for them to break up. Later that evening, she is going back home. She feels so tired. She wonders if it is because of badminton. Anyway, she is now sure that she will never get along with the male lead. She is glad that the whole ring situation was just Si-eun's prank. Now she can finally stop overthinking. But she do hopes that her Si-eun's crush on him fades quickly. As she gets to the door, she discovers that it is open. She feels her mom is home already. She decides to head back to the park for walk. The door opens and the male lead walks out. He tells her that she is late, that he have been waiting for a long time. She is surprised. She asks him what he is doing here. She checks to confirm if it is really her house. Her mom asks from inside if it is our girl. She answers, saying it is her. Our girl looks at him. His eyes, why does he have that expression? Her mother berates her for not telling her earlier that she has a very handsome boyfriend. She tells them to come inside the house. Our girl asks her if she didn't have a meeting today. Her mother replies that the meeting was cancelled. The male lead looks at her. She is talking as if nothing was going on. But she was shaking a lot. Before he knew it, she was holding on to him. Like someone who was about to drown in fear. Crying for help desperately. Everyone probably has something like this in their life, right? Something like a box, hidden deep inside their heart. A box that if opened by someone, it would be full of their deepest shame. For our girl, it is her mother who is in that box. She never wanted anyone to see this. And even less so, the male lead. They are all inside. The male lead is offered food. Her mother asks him if it is enough for him, adding that that is the only food she knows how to prepare. Our girl, who is just standing aside, isn't feeling comfortable with everything. The male lead tells her mother that the food is okay. Her mother comments on the handsomeness of her boyfriend. She berates her again for not telling her earlier that she has a boyfriend. Our girl replies that she didn't tell her that because he is not her boyfriend. Her mother is surprised. She tells her that she is trying to help her. Our girl notices that her mom seems to be in a good mood today, but him being here is not nice. The male lead looks at her and tries to give her some signs. She doesn't want to follow it. This even makes her more angry. She asks him why he is in her house. Her mother immediately asks her why she is being rude to their guest, adding that he also helped her today. That if it wasn't for him, she would have been in much trouble. The male lead is silent. Actually, he had no intention of being in our girl's house today. A few hours ago, he was at a cafe. He is about to meet with Si-eun. As he enters there, he sees her sitting when a fan meets her and asks for a photograph. She asks for the fan's name and he answers with his name from behind her. She is surprised. She asks him when he got here that he would have sent her a text. He asks her why she sent for him. He begins to play with her hat. He asks her if she wants to talk about our girl. She replies that she called for him because she missed him. He drops his back and goes to get food. She comments that he's so cute when he acts like that. He is eating and she begins to talk. She tells him that the weather is nice and perfect for him to take our girl on a date. He tells her that he doesn't like doing that kind of stuff, not to talk of doing it with our girl. She had told him the other day that she doesn't like the idea of dating him. She asks him if he is still going to keep on with that attitude, adding that he shouldn't forget that he was the one that ruined the whole plan. He tells her that she was probably going to find out eventually. She replies that it doesn't matter, that her plan was to bring both of them closer in a more romantic way. And that is why she has made a new plan. She calls it 100 Days to Conquer Ahyeon's Heart. He tells her that he is not interested. She asks him to stop acting like a child. He tells her that he did nothing besides putting a ring on her finger. He doesn't seem interested. He asks her why the gift have to be a boyfriend, asking if our girl even wants that. She asks him if he would be more serious about her if she tells him. He tells her to tell him. She tells him that he would need to go all in. He agrees. She begins the story. She tells him that our girl has never been interested in dating. So she just wanted to give her a little push. She asks him if it isn't weird, adding that she is telling him the truth. He tells her that what is wrong is her logic about it. She isn't listening to him. She continues, telling him that that is how she started to worry at some point. That our girl never had a boyfriend, and she is the only person in her life. So she wonders what would happen if she ends up with a bad person. She feels our girl would be in a very bad position. She has imagined several times about how our girl would come to her crying about her boyfriend that cheated. She doesn't want to allow that happen to her. She adds that she has always wanted to go on a double date also. He asks her if she have already made up her mind on this. She says yes, that the only option she has now is that it has to be with her boyfriend. He asks her why and she tells him that because most friendship tends to fall apart over a guy. But they are different, because they have shared everything and this have made their bond strong. She believes that in the end, our girl would understand too. That this is one step in the path of becoming the best BFFs ever. As he looks at her talking, he wonders if our girl would be okay with it. She continues, saying that that is the reason she wants him to put himself into it. Actually, after hearing all of this, he feels the same. He still can't understand Si-eun and he doesn't want to either. But in the end, he would have to play along. She tells him that it's late and she wants to leave. Outside, giving him her last words. She tells him to remember that they have to build something natural. He tells her that he understands. He urges her to get into the van so that she won't be late. As he walks away, he wonders what she meant when she said he should build something natural. He doesn't know how he would go about everything. Meanwhile, our girl's mother can be seen in front of a supermarket, just close to where the male lead is standing. She is struggling to carry her bag, full of drinks. Her wrist is paining her. She wonders if she bought too much. No, she justifies it. She needs to relieve stress after being kicked out of an interview. But she can't carry this anymore. She wonders if she should call a cab. Then she remembers that she doesn't have any money on her. Then she sees a young boy passing. She decides to ask for help. But he ignores her. He is on call. As he passes her, he tells the person on the other end that a weird old lady was talking to him. This pisses her out. She can't believe that the boy referred to her as an old lady. Then the male lead passes in front of her. She wonders if she should try again. Looking at him, she feels he is her Prince Charming. She stops him, holding him. He tries to wiggle free, asking what she wants. She lies, saying that she thought he is her son. That they both look alike and are the same age. She tells him that she have injured her wrist so she can't carry her bag. She asks him if he would be kind enough to help her. She comes too close, saying that she isn't a shady person. Seeing his uniform, she tells him the name of his school. As she came closer, one drink fell off her bag. He moves back, telling her that she is too close. He wonders if she is trying to rob her. As he moves back, he damages the drink that fell off. She laments about her drink. He apologizes immediately and asks her how much it cost so that he would replace it. She declines, saying she won't take money from a student. He begs her to tell her. She tells him that the only he can pay her back is to help her carry her bag. He ended up coming to her house. As they enter inside, she is talking about her daughter. She asks him if he would drink anything. He says no. He enters the house fully and sees it very scattered. He wonders why the house is this condition. She tells him that he doesn't need to be shy. She asks him if he doesn't know her daughter. That she is not good with studies or sports, or any particular talent. As he looks around, his eyes catches a picture of our girl and Si-eun together. Our girl's mother tells him her daughter's name, Ahyeon. He carries the picture and calls her full name. Her mother immediately asks her if he knows her. He tells her that they are in the same class. He is surprised. So this is our girl's house? And this is her mom? Her mother feels it's a coincidence. She asks him if the both of them are close. That our girl have never told her that she has a friend from school. He replies that they are not really close. After hearing all of that earlier, he ended up in her house. He remembers what Si-eun told him. He doesn't even know how to approach this. Even if he thinks about it, he has no idea. He replies that he isn't very close to our girl, that the truth is, he tends to get nervous when he is with her. Her mother is listening attentively. But he have no other choice. She comes closer to him, holding his hands. She tells him that she would help her out. That she understands what he means. She adds that he helped her once, so she would repay the kindness. Back to present, so those who were involved didn't know about the secret support that has started. Our girl didn't know that her mother is secretly supporting the male lead. Her mother tells her that she heard that they're both in the same class. She asks her to be a little more friendly with the male lead. Our girl is surprised, she doesn't know what is going on. This really doesn't make sense to her. She needs to get more details, but it's also obvious why her mom is behaving that way. She was 100% drunk when our girl walked in. She gets in a good mood when she drinks. Her mother asks them how long they have been together, adding that he needs to come and visit more often. Our girl knows that her mother also likes good-looking people. She keeps on talking about how shy and reserved our girl is and how she never told her anything that happened in school. Our girl is wondering why she said so. Her mother has never asked her anything about school. Her mother tells the male lead to take care of our girl, now that they're close. He agrees to do that. Her mother thanks him. Our girl looks at her mother, she has no shame. She doesn't know how she will be able to stay around the male lead in school. But even if she says that, what was the male lead thinking? An hour later. Her mother have consumed all the drink. She sends our girl to go and get it for her in the conference store. Our girl advises her to stop drinking. She also reminds her that she is underage, so she can't buy alcohol. Her mother tells her that she knows the owner's mom, that she should just say her name and she will sell it to her. She tells her to go now. She also tells the male lead to go with her. Outside, on the way to the convenience store. Our girl is walking ahead of the male lead. The atmosphere is so awkward. She wonders why he chose to follow her. He is also uncomfortable. She turns and tells him to go now. He asks her why she said so, adding that her mom said they should go together. She tells him to leave, that she didn't ask him to come. He reminds her that his bag is in her house. She replies that she will bring it to him the next week. He still doesn't accept. She is getting pissed off. She asks him what he intends to go back to his house, reminding him that it is rude to stay in someone else's house this late. He tells her that he doesn't think her mom has a problem with that. She looks at him. This is someone that was acting very shy and calm at her house. He asks her if she really wants him to leave, adding that when he was in her house, it's as if she wanted him to stay, while making him feel weird. She tells him that she was the one feeling weird because of him. She also tells him that she wanted him to leave. She tells him that she doesn't like what he is doing, reminding him that they are both not close. He looks at her, silent. This looks make her even more uncomfortable. If he doesn't have anything else to say, he should just go. She asks him if he doesn't feel awkward about it too, adding that whatever he wants to do is embarrassing. She continues, telling him that even at school him and his friends don't usually treat her as a human being, but now, coming to her house is so weird and it doesn't make any sense. He comes closer to her and tells her that his plan is to make both of them close friends, adding that there shouldn't be any problem if they get to that point. She's surprised. She tells him that her mom might have given him alcohol. He pulls her clothes. She walks back, asking him what he is trying to do. She wonders why he is acting like that. He is not that kind of guy that jokes around like that. What has gotten into him today? They get to the convenience store and she refuses to enter with him. Inside, she tells them what she wants to buy, but they refuse to sell to her. She is underage. She feels being close with him will never work. She really needs to tell him that. But then, because of him, she forgot for a moment. What would happen is goes back without the drink. She gets back and her mother is angry that she didn't buy it. She tells her mother that they didn't sell it to her because she is underage. Her mother isn't taking that. She reminds her of what she said earlier. She should have said her last name. She is frustrated that our girl doesn't do anything right. She tells the male lead to wait while she go buy it herself. Our girl advises her to stop drinking at this point. She replies that she just wants one more drink, that it's the perfect night for it. Our girl knows that if she drinks more, she will end up doing something bad. She tries to convince her again. Her mother becomes angry, asking her who she thinks she is to advise her. She adds that she is being so annoying, calling her an awful child. As she's about to walk down the steps, she slips. The male lead quickly rushes to her asking her if she is okay. She replies that she is fine. Suddenly, she throws up on his clothes. Our girl is super embarrassed. This is the worst. Our girl is see inside. She given the male lead one of her shirt. That was the biggest among her clothes. She wonders if the size would be right. Even if it isn't the right size, he still has to wear it. She turns and looks at her mother. She is fast asleep. Luckily, she didn't have another drink. The whole situation was already so bad, and everything would have turned out worse. She hopes within herself that he won't discuss what happened here in school. She tries to calm herself down. He is not that kind of person, and also, she doesn't think he hates her that much. Suddenly the male lead opens the door and finds her standing. He asks her what she is doing. She's surprised at his sudden entrance. He is wearing the shirt she gave to him. She asks him if it fits. He replies that it's a little bit small but it's fine. He asks about her mother and she tells him that she is sleeping. He looks at her and sees the expression of her eyes. It looks like before. He wonders if she is afraid of her mother. He decides not to think about it, as it is none of his business. He looks at his soiled clothes on the floor. She tells him that she will wash it and bring it for him. He tells her not to worry, that she should just throw them away. He's about to leave. She relays her fears about him talking about what happened here in school. He assures her that he won't say anything. She is relieved. As he steps out, she apologizes about everything that happened. He tells her that it's okay, that it was fun to him. She's surprised. He asks her if she shouldn't tell Si-eun also. She doesn't know what to say. She wonders if she should tell her about today. But she doesn't want to talk about such an awful day. But she doesn't want to make it seem like she is hiding it. She tells him that he shouldn't say a word. That she would say it on her own. He asks if she is asking him to keep her secret. She replies that she wouldn't call that its secret. He tells her that there is nothing wrong with that. She doesn't want it to feel like she is hiding something from her friend. His phone rings, it's Se-eun. He refuses to pick it. She asks why and he tells her that he doesn't know who it is. She tells him that she doesn't want to hide anything from Se-eun. He replies that Se-eun wouldn't care about this, that she will be happy that they're even getting closer. She feels he might be right. But she still needs to ask him something. She asks him if the whole issue of Se-eun trying to bring them closer isn't ridiculous. For a while he doesn't answer. Then he replies that it's ridiculous. However, they can't do anything about it. She is surprised to hear that. He tells him that he is Se-eun's boyfriend and they don't even like each other. She tries to make him change his mind. He still won't budge. She wonders if he is crazy or something, or maybe he likes Se-eun so much that he can do anything she asks him to do. He begins to walk away. She asks him if they have already decided about it. She asks him if he just accepted it without first thinking about it. She continues, telling him that if they both agree, they can change Se-eun's mind. He asks her why she hates him so much. She is surprised. He tells her that she just have to do whatever Se-eun says, because when she's next to her, she always do as she's told. That's how it works. He tells her to do it, like any other day. She becomes angry and tells him to go away, that she doesn't want to hear him again. He walks away. She steps back inside the house, feeling completely drained. Every step feels heavier than the last. She doesn't even make it to the couch, she just sinks to the floor, staring blankly ahead. Her mind is a mess, thoughts swirling around in a way she can't control. She could have just acted like nothing happened, like she always does. She could have smiled, pretended everything was fine, pushed it all aside like it didn't matter. But today was different. Today was harder. The things he said replay in her head, each word hitting like a fresh wound. He didn't have the right to say that to her. He had no right to throw those awful words in her face like that. She hates him for it, not just him, but everything he said. Every last thing. But the worst part? She couldn't even say anything back. She just stood there, letting it all happen. She wonders if she'll ever have a worse day than this. It already feels unbearable, like she's reached some kind of rock bottom. But as if the universe itself is playing some cruel joke, the worst part hasn't even happened yet. Her phone buzzes, snapping her out of her daze. A message from Se-eun. Just a simple question. Would she be free next Saturday? The scene shows our girl is standing outside in a crowded public space, waiting. People walk past her, lost in their own worlds, but she barely notices. Her focus is on one thing, this moment, this meeting, this situation she somehow ended up in. And then, he appears. The male lead walks toward her, a slight smirk playing on his lips. He stops in front of her, tilting his head slightly as he looks her over. He says he's surprised to see her. That he didn't think she would actually agree to go on a proper date. And just like that, she realizes. She has walked straight into the worst possible scenario. The worst, most unexpected situation she could have imagined, and she fell for it so easily. If you're eager for the next chapter, drop a comment expressing your interest in a part 2. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated. Until next time, ciao.